I was born and raised in northern Germany, a small family of 3 kids, 2 parents. And early on, I developed a real interest in 2 things. One is technology and one is people. So when I chose my study field as a student, I moved into computer science and specifically artificial intelligence because I really cared about how to reverse engineer and replicate the human brain. I came to the US as an exchange student in the early 1990s and spent a year at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which I loved. And then a few years later, I became a professor there, teaching computer science, artificial intelligence, robotics. And 8 years in, I took my first sabbatical and spent time at Stanford University. And then I really discovered paradise. So I decided to just move here. Silicon Valley has become the melting pot of the world for people who want to think differently, everyone do something about it, and make the world a better place through technology. The vast majority of people here are foreign-born. They come from all countries. And it's an interesting phenomenon that creative people who want to innovate often find themselves just here because it's the right environment to get things done. It's not just the availability of money and funding and great intellectual stimulus like Stanford University. It's the general mindset that everybody here over a beer doesn't ask the question, how rich are you, or what is your family name? They ask the question, how are you going to change the world? Udacity is in some way the junction of Silicon Valley and my former job as an educator at Stanford. And it's really applying the, in my opinion, very logical question: if education in America is so great, why can't everybody in the world get it? And when you dive in, you realize that existing education institutions have become very complacent. Tuition rates have gone up twice as fast over the last 30 years than anything else. They're very exclusive. In fact, exclusivity makes for the prestige of a university. And they don't support even lifelong learning. They don't reach the Middle East. They don't reach many places, including actually my own Germany. It's very hard to get into a US university. So what we're doing now is we're taking the highest quality education we can imagine, but we're using modern technology, such as tablets and cell phones, and modern content, things built even by companies like Google, and bringing it into the world. And we can do this at such a low price point that I believe we can change the world in places where existing American universities can never reach.